Rico should, like, not stop him. No, Lieutenant's, like, doing the right thing right there. So this is, kind of, our mission today. Make multiplayer work. Even the camera refuses to work. It's already like we're gonna die. Yep. So that's the attitude. It's like super hot, super overwhelmed by fatigue of the work and sleep or something. I don't even know why. I thought like stuff was supposed to work. I don't know. I don't really need the webcam. It's just draining the phone battery. Like, it's working. I'll try again on a different monitor. Scan the QR code. Pair it. It probably needs to be rebooted or some stupid shit. It's like stupid. Sometimes Camo Studio just refuses. So while like Camo Studio, I'll just load this up. Because, yeah, I have the text file loaded. We ended it on AI Manager. I thought of some new ideas on how to do the AI, like some unique new ones. This is partially why I'm doing this, is because it just overwhelms me with like game design ideas. I could actually write that down. My idea, I want to keep it a little secret. I don't want anybody else to kind of do it. It's got two type of implementations. One of them I already talked about, but this is more like the second and the third. It should be a completely new thing. There was some other ones, cross-based platform, whatever. Stupid ass Camo Studio. Nobody cares. Oh, it does work. Whatever. Yeah, so I look like a match head, but whatever, I don't care. I don't know why this is split. This is where we're getting the code. Damn it. I hate the split view. I forget how to undo it. And I forget if I had it on last time anyway. I don't think I had it on, like it. Frickin' Visual Studio. Alright, let's just start. This project is loaded. This project has Jolt. I've tried also to mess with the main menu. Ah, damn it. Yeah, the heat is causing other errors. There's some heat wave error. It's because it's hot that the computer is kind of sluggish, even just turning on. It's weird. It behaves differently, definitely, when there's more heat. It's just like a gargantuous thing. It's two processors. Yeah, I could imagine if I upgraded the video card, which I'm thinking of doing. I have to put like a gym weight inside of it, just to like have iron instead of aluminum or copper, just to cool it. Just the sheer mass. Like, iron is not that much of a thermal conductor. Copper just ranks the best. But in terms of thermal intake, iron is the cheapest, I think. Because there's just so much of it. It's just like trash. Alright. We need Notepad++, obviously, open. Let's scroll down. Let's just start. The goal is to get 10 of these done. And I've already, like, made food and everything. Like, I'm, like, in, like, super rush mode. Even though, like, I should be, like, super exhausted. Oh, well. Let's see. Act busy. So we have to load up Act busy. We're just gonna do this. I don't care if the interface is all fucked up. Not like I haven't like had to deal with, not had to deal with fucked up Visual Studio before. It's happened too many times. And not even this version, like different versions. Different versions. Okay, so this is inside HL2 folder. You can see here. I don't even have anything loaded. I'm just kind of freshly booted. So obviously, it'll be in this folder. So I can just use copy paste, copiness. First thing I want to check is where actually, yeah, we have about, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 spots. Let's recount that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 code merge spots. What is Notepad++ doing? Okay, using Anaconda. If only we had time to do AI stuff today. AI stuff is really cool. Like if you could like integrate this stuff. The problem is like you have to integrate libraries within C++, which I'm getting really acquainted to that. Like if you compile Carl lib, you should be able to like compile llama. But the problem with llama is that DLL needs to be compiled because it's like C++ 17 or 21 or 20 whatever, and source is not that C++, so they will like error each other. Maybe they won't. Last time I tried, I kind of tried very naively, or what's that word? Benignly, just like go in and just do it, which actually works very well. Like you learn a lot fast being benign and deranged coding. Like, oh yeah, just do this, check it out. With no AI support, just go in. Commando style. Commando style coding is like the best. So I need to like just be at the gym more. It just like gets all the caffeine and all the nicotine out of my system, and then I actually have like a clear mind. It's not just like, oh, I feel exhausted and it's that thing called whatever. Alright, we need to load the other file. I know, let's split this up. We'll get a bunch of Notepad++ windows here. Looks like things are working in terms of Visual Studio, Notepad++ are IDEs of choice. I forget what the other IDE of, oh yeah, something about codecs and coding with Claude. That would be nice. But of course, AI and source don't mix. This was one of my like general conclusions. One reason was like, oh yeah, upload everything to Google, like, do it that way, use all those Google credits. Like, no, I ran out of time. The thing that Google doesn't understand is like people's time is very fucked by the economy. Oh, there's all these great things. It's like, oh yeah, there's all these great things like destroying our credit history and our all right, enough with political conspiracy stuff. All right, this one, I love these functions. If it's in the cone of player, or if it's in the cone of get nearest visible player, like this get nearest visible player, such a headache. Like this is act behavior, so this is like an important thing. So on the writer, on the right, we have the new 64-bit version, source-sdk-2013. We should go to the GitHub and see if there's any updates. I hope I say this every time, because they do release some good stuff sometimes. I should be more up to date on how TF2 Frog and some of these other mods are doing. And then my modder people I'm helping, I should be talking to them more. Yeah, and then just Gamer Dude's funny. I wanted to ask some people more questions and talk to mappers. Yeah, I want to talk to mappers and maybe even hire some. I was trying to hire some mappers on Fiverr or something. Then I hired the designer to make a character. He made this horrible character and just tried to rip me off another $100. It's just like a stupid experience. And then I kind of went idle too because I was just like so busy with work. But it kind of taught me some things. Alright, so I went into crazy hoarding code mode. I don't know why. But that's okay. I actually want to go into crazy hoarding mode and do some code merge new features for source. But some of the other features I was trying to like finish up, I need to finish, like my own custom grass. Just like these little high performance mods. Even there alone will just satisfy the engine. I need to compile this map too. Damn it. I need to test the conveyor belt. I need to be a diverter. So fuck. Yeah. What the fuck is this version and what the fuck is this version? Let's just run it, who cares? And then I'll just work on this while I just do random. Okay, Antline Maker. Oh, this is always great. Alright, Antline Maker is a unit spawner for Antline, I believe. I will read the file here in a second in Notepad++ and just tell you exactly what it does without using AI. Just sometimes fun. Alright, so we got one file done. Only like 9 more to go, or around there. That's the problem opening this folder up. It's like it doesn't go to the default folder, but that's kind of good. It goes to kind of a blank folder. Because a lot of this is dependent on operating system speed. And Windows 10 is kind of sluggish compared to 7. I need to reload the computer with 7. I'm trying to convert it to Mac OS, and I think I just need to just go and buy another motherboard and just do it that way. I do have the motherboard I want, but I don't want to do the whole swap CPU, GPU. Maybe I have to, because I would have to create a new UF5. Maybe that's what I have to do in order to get it to work. But then I would have to build like 2 or 3 more machines. It's like, damn it, it's like more money. I say part. I know the part's cheap, but it's always good to build a few more machines. But it's just like the money. So what is this doing instead of? Oh, I was supposed to read this file and tell what it does first. What is this doing? It is finding the closest player. Okay, get nearest player, get AI player, and this is block check function. This is if he's blocked from doing something. So there's an NPC outline. This is the file. I love how purpose is always there, but it's never filled out. The outline maker player detect radius. Outline, okay, so it detects how far the player is, it spawns outlines. This is what the stupid thing does. And it's got all these pools. It's sort of like a zombie spawner with children. It's an advanced spawner for a certain type of NPC. Okay. This is what outline thing does. And it uses some of the quirks of the hammer input-output pipe system. And valves it through. Alright. And uses some proxy code. Yeah, here's ENV spore explosion. It creates the environment. Particle effect, old school way, by creating an entity that probably destroys itself later. And it has its own thinking pool. And the blocked effects context, the blocked check context, whatever that does, it's singletons. Alright, so that's done. Try not to get overwhelmed by wasting way too much time on this. Little ones. Because this one we might not even use, but it's nice to know about, just to document it. Alright, next is combine mine. This is an interesting thing. It'd be nice to modify this and just change the model and make a weapon item out of this. And make it MMO. Alright. Did the game load? Like it was supposed to load. Stuff's supposed to be happening. Alright. Wow. It's like, what day is it? Alright. It did load. This is the SE version modified. I believe it's 32-bit. See what kind of maps we have here. Okay, so we have the warehouse, snack room, DM lockdown, and danger map stairs. Let's do danger map stairs 3. It does have the Steam networking thing. So I don't know how I recompiled this. Interesting. Alright. This is a conveyor test map. Yeah, and does that record error because it's 32-bit. Can't jump up there. Got it. It's like event and project. There's some other things about that project, but they're like kind of small to waste time right now. Was it this one or this one? Whatever. This one might be a thinger. Alright, Combine Mine. Did we load this into Notepad? Yep. We were working on it. Is this the third or the fourth thing? We're moving slow here. It's the third thing only. This is possible in a day when we've got time. But like this. But it's going to occur again. Like this same code will get remerged again into different projects. So it is worth redoing this. I think. Who knows? It's a complete waste of my time. Alright. That's done. And I didn't even review the code. Let's just see what this does. Wow, the mine does all these cool physics things. Like launches itself. Bounce bomb, pick physics. It does stuff when you pick it up with physics gun. Updates the light. Interesting. Sees who's a friend and classifies them. That's cool. Yeah, this is definitely like cool MMO feature. Play sounds. Exhibits some sort of force because force is involved. Alright, next thing. Head crab canister. Oh, great. What the fuck is this for? This is the problem with this code. Sometimes I think in the other multiplayer when I was porting it, I didn't do all these files or something. I only did the ones that it talked about. I don't know if it went into all of these files. But I believe I did it by searching the function and just masoching. And I had to go through these files anyway and like fix them. But I never used a lot of these entities, so I don't know if I did. It's an interesting question. I can go check, but I'm not going to because it would take more stuff. Okay, NV head crab canister. The head crab can be transformed to something else. Okay, fixed Intel carrier glow disappearing when spy cloaks 5 days ago. This is a TF thing. Got updated. What else got updated? Yeah, this is some attachment model thing. What does this get set to as model-wise, MDL? What MDL is this using? I'm just interested. Sky camera. Head crab canister A1 model broken. Yeah, so whatever. There's 3 different types of head crab. Okay. It can spawn, I guess. Okay, Funk Tank. Oh, shit. This is a thing. Is, moving platform train, I believe, is the correct, name, thing, function for it. It's a hammer entity. Well, it's actually a game physics thing. A very kind of first class in terms of hammer use, because like that's one of the first things you want to do in hammer as a noob. You're like, oh, I'm gonna make a thing that moves, and this is the code. Like, we didn't have this code back in the day or something. Maybe we did. Like, when Hammer came out, this thing was cool, but there was ways to crash it if you didn't use it right or something. I don't remember, but I always remember like not being able to use something right and crashing Hammer. I mean, Half-Life 2. Let's just Google this in a second. Because you think that this is a tank, like you drive around, but no. It is a thing for physics. It's like a platform thing, I think. It simulates a gun turret that can aim and shoot things. Oh yeah, of course you want one of those. Mounted machine gun tutorial. Interpolars. Yeah, this shit doesn't work. Yeah, like you always want an NPC turret, and just like, oh, there's a turret there, so you have to go kill it for something, you know, or it kills NPCs. Oh, they still have this site up? I can't believe it. This forum is like not being spammed. Oh, that's why they have the CDN. How old is this? This is just like ancient. I wonder if there's a different way to do this. But it has so many parameters and so much code in it. There is almost 5,000 lines of code. Cool. There's entity text tied to this? Okay. That's why I kind of said it's like a first class, because it's not a small deal. Now we have to deal with it. Alright. See what changed. HL2 episodic. That's the same. Misc Fist is we enable all ammo types so that we can have both old style mounted guns which players can use and the new combined cannons which players can't use and rely on new ammo code. The fuck are you talking about? He comments this out. He says, just let all this run, because then we could have different ammo types. Set client side animation fall, skip parent prop. I don't know what this does. Right. I have to put review that. Because, like, why is he disabling that? Like, you would have to go in game and, like, get attachment. Oh, good. Here we go. Do muzzle flash. The entity index. Animation entity. Get the N. Let's just copy paste this entire do muzzle flash function. That's how we're going to merge this. I don't feel like doing all that spacing crap. Alright. Now we have to get the rumble effect by player index or the nearest player. Cool. This looks like dumbass code, but it'll work, I think. Because, yeah, it's like the nearest player. But if there's like 10 different nearest players, it'll just ignore them. iPrediction says suppress host events. This is required so that tracers show up for mounted guns. I believe the camera died. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. We will have to add that. Shit. What is this garbage? Here we disable the episodic 2 method of mounted gun, which doesn't work in HL2MP. Cool. We're gonna just copy paste this entire function. If default case tank bullet none break. This doesn't have this default. Fuck. If tank bullet none fire bullets break. They're different. But we want to fire, since only guns without a tank bullet setting will be episodic and non-player controllable anyway. Here we just tell the code to use episodic 2 ammo code. Okay. That's fine. Some of the episodic 2 stuff was meant as like a tutorial. It's just kind of like a hint. Okay, and we will take everything from Funk Tank Fire up to Funk Tank Fire. And this is where like the Funk Tank code begins. It begins with fire. Great. Okay. Code merged. Copy paste. Copy pasta. The airboat spits out crap stuff that we need to do cheaper versions. I'll put shit. That just kind of marks it as like the next generation. I don't know why I picked that word. It just felt like better than crap and stuff. Alright, visualize curve. This is some sort of utility for the arc of some stupid debug cross 3D section of right hand rule and stuff. Yeah. We would have to go into the math line by line and retranslate it into math. Okay, post Funk Tank post think. If the player is nearest, then adjust create a beam, fire the beam at him, it would just point off into the distance less ahead of me. Keep the beam operating. The original code was target the player's eye position, harass equals true. This is an ugly freaking damn block. Oh, gosh. Darn it. Let's just update this. Ugh. Ugliness, just like, ugh. Ugh. Not good right there. This is like, why is he disabling? Oh, that's why, because make tracer. So this is cool. We can make a tracer off of an object. We'll just copy the entire make tracer function with these two comment out lines thingies, and we're done. Okay. That one will require special hammer tests. Test and hammer, please. Yeah, right. I'll have time later. Okay. I think that was 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that was 5. Okay. Okay, Funk Tank is done. HL2 player. Now this crap is like supposedly important. Event killed. So when he's killed, what does it do? Spawn die event? Let's see if HL player got anything new inside of it. I usually don't open it like this, but whatever. HL2 underscore player dot a dot c plus plus, right? Well, this was the wrong way of doing this, but whatever. This should be a fast one line copy paste. What? Fuck. Shit, I knew it. Like, I knew that this was gonna be the case. But I didn't know it was gonna be this bad. Can't sprint without suit. Alright, so we got fucking aesthetic bullshit. Can't sprint without suit. I don't want to deal with this today. I really don't. This is like movement code. Oh my. Suit power update. Why does suit power update not exist here? Check suit update. Yeah, we can dig into this, but handle speed changes. This has no handle speed changes. Where did it go? Like, what did this do? Or why is it here but not here? Yeah. Okay. Has flashlight regardless of suit. Suit power update was commented out. Why? If def HL2MP update last known area. This is like rich presence type of call to Steam. Message predict test. Active idle. This is some sort of NSA spying on the player thing. Can sprint without suit, do nothing here, start walking. Else. Update last known area, NSA spying. If is walking, we don't care if he's walking anymore, if he's sprinting. Which is interesting, that fixes something. Start sprinting, stop sprinting, that doesn't exist anymore. Which is like more optimized. We're just going to And so here he does the comparisons with an if statement. Well, before, commander mode is when you, I think, are kiting NPCs that are on your team. Great. Wonderful. Like this logic right here is like so garbagey. But that's just like the cheat garbage, so I mean the cheat code, sorry. Garbage. It is garbage. Alright. I don't want to fuck this file up. This is the point. Sticky sprint. And sticky sprint probably prevents you from kind of bunny hopping. Suit power load. So I guess that's the amount of electricity the suit is being used. You should be able to sprint regardless of the suit. But I would say look at the SDK code and rip out, and this is what this really does, is it rips out the HL2 NP sprint. That's the comment. Compare again, rip out HL2 suit sprint code and fix like SDK version. Big remerge refactor. That's going to be the comment. And then everything else is if it's not defined, if multiplayer. If it's not defined multiplayer, then the player proxy output died. So we don't really need to do anything here, actually. We'll just put okay. And that we didn't remerge refactor sprint issues yet. Okay, that's all we want to do there, because like our goal is to do 10% today, and like it'll be 9, but whatever. We're getting through this, like we already have this much. We have like 30% maybe. Wow. As if we do this whole over obsession, there's too many files. We will not succeed. Item dynamic respawn. So this is a item that keeps respawning, or a resupply item of some sort. Or it could be different types of items. It should be a hammer entity, FGD, and it will help player gain items. But later we want to do inventory MMO system. So stuff like this will have to be like deprecated and refactored. More of like rebuilt. But it's always good to look at the old style. This is more of like the Quake / Half-Life 2 style, or Half-Life style of doing things. Just kind of. Alright, get the nearest player dynamic item spawn. Get local player. What dumb shit right here. Like, this code is just dumb. Why can't we just spawn it? Input calculate type. We'll put a comment. Refactor dumb code. I think that's the issue with this code. I didn't read the whole file. but I could just tell. There's like different ways of doing that. Let me look at the code again. Health, compute ratios, compute ammo ratios. Yeah, like there's no max supply like in TF. It's just this desired. It's just giving shit. Yeah, it's like this kind of impulse 101 or whatever type idea, and it's like predefined definition. Yeah, this is just crap. It's like spaghetti spam. But it was kind of, it's necessary if you want people to make a custom game mode inside of Hammer. Okay, so NPC outline. It would be cool to replace this with some sort of mechanical bug. And just modify a few things and maybe add. It's a nice NPC. Well, I always forget about this NPC. I just try to be because other people like this outline crap. And I was just like, oh, it's trash. I don't know what this does. What if we do allow it? Stupid ass Copilot. Lagging my computer. Like, why did that happen? It's like they added that stupid ass little thing and you misclick on it and then you're fucked. Copilot is an okay agent. I don't know. I just don't like the fact that how Microsoft login keeps logging you out and you're just like stuck like wasting like 10 minutes of your day every day re-logging back in for no reason. Alright, this is a fix. For some reason the new code has this if, but it should be if def. We're not gonna do this air attack define field loop started. This has to do with saving. Saving can be done into the MMO database and kind of recycle this inside your system. I don't know why they wrote that code like that. Maybe there was a reason. Let's see. Let's ask Gemini. This is a good question. I think I figured it out last time, but I forgot already. It'll tell us something. Like, why are we really doing this? I kind of don't know, and I kind of do. Like, this is the proper way to do it. But maybe they intended it to be, I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to figure out if Valve had a secret tutorial thing going on here. C++ tutorial. And Quake / Half-Life coding session. Alright, touch. If it's a player, get the players, loop through all of them. If he's in a vehicle, he can't be something. Fix me. Technically, we want to check if a vehicle touched this with the player or NPC driver. Technically, we want, okay. Get AI single player. Yeah, we don't want this single player crap, so we have to if def this. And we have to do it before server vehicle. We have to paste here. That, right? Alright. Ah, shit. And how the fuck do we insert this? Okay, there's two right there. If it's multiplayer, assume safe only to be touched by one vehicle per frame. That's fucking weird. Okay, that is weird because you can be touched by two vehicles at the same time. Then what the fuck do you do? You just void, do nothing, just whatever. Alright. We'll just comment double vehicle collision issue. Okay, next file. What did the AI tell us about this? Diving into the classic source engine looks at some outline work from Half-Life 2 episode 2 modding. If defined, cares only if the macro exists. It doesn't matter if the macro is set to. It just checks if someone typed define macro. If defined episodic 1, true. Episodic 0, true. Still defined, true. If is not defined at all, false. If value is true. If value evaluates the Boolean expression 1 for false to many. If episodic 1 equals 1, then it's true. If episodic is false, then if it's not defined at all, false, the macro value. So I don't know if the C-Cub mob guys messed up on this, or they just, this is how they included it by, idiots. Both of them, Palvent and these guys. So you get how this works. If it's this, then the if evaluates false. Compiler error. Cool. Nice. I wonder why we weren't getting compiler errors. Which is another good question. I don't know. That's kind of stupid. Alright. Antline guard. Why is this all inside the HL2 folder? Oh, because we're modifying the HL2 MP thing. So everything is going to be like Half-Life 2 related, obviously, because Half-Life 2 was the single player, multiplayer. How many does this have? One? Okay, good. I hope we have to just deal with a lot of ones and just be done for today. I do like kind of want to jump in and just do random mythological Half-Life 2 stuff. Just have fun with Source SDK. Not just try to just grind it for profit. 'Cause that's not how it's gonna work. Yeah, so we have a lot of this. Some of the cool episodic thing was like that warp effect with physics. Like that one's really cool to comment out and make work. Here we're just fixing these dumbass if-defs. Robin wrote, then remove this and large rocks that the guard should smack around and enable it. Okay. Why Where was the multiplayer portion? Was it up here? I don't remember doing it. There it is. Damn it. How did I miss this? Outline guard, footstep. Okay. Merged. Tack chopper. It is possible to make your flyable helicopter in this. That's really cool because you get to do like the battlefield thing. But it's like a lot harder to have a plane because you don't have a lot of room inside a map. PSP engine and a source engine. You could still make one, you'll just hit this edge of the map. You would have to have some sort of code to where you would compress floats or have double and a proxy entity and somehow manipulate your camera. Should just have like a plane like that in this. That's how other games kind of do it, I guess. Yeah, we don't want to do NPC citizen today. We will do base scanner and attack chopper right now. NPC citizen will be saved for the next glorious stream. It'll be phenomenal. And I'll get to say, you got through the stream, you're doing phenomenal. Now you're send on kill event info. So that's a new thing. Okay, IPTAP episodic thing again. Cool. And then if the entity is this an optimization? I think it's a dumbass optimization. Okay. Alright, so the NPC citizen we'll focus on later. I'm just kind of getting a little skim through. I've like replicated a lot of this one and did some mods to it before. The other one already has different models set up for it somewhere. Because if you use the humans off the MP folder, they will not have the animations. This is the big deal. Alright, so let's see. After citizen, we still have 50% or more to go. Then we'll have Metro Police. Then we'll have companions. Companions also, I think, dive into the rules. Oh yeah, the player. The player lag compensation. Oh, that's great. Maybe that's going to help. Maybe this one I didn't do. Yeah, HL2MP. HL2 game rules and HL2MP game rules, both of them. RPG has a lot. Shotgun. A lot of the weapons. So we'll get to be like weapon code experts at the end of this. But we're getting closer. Trigger, map rules, the vehicle crane, roller mine, player companion, enemy finder, head crab. We should also implement the TF2 zombie and make our own zombie and stuff. But we've done like almost half of it. If it weren't for NPC Citizen and NPC Dog, which is also kind of like the tank in Left 4 Dead. It's the original version.